22 of chapter 15. And Moses brings Israel out of the Red Sea. They go through the wilderness of Shur, and they get to a place where they found no water. And then when they finally find water, they come to this place called Mara. And they couldn't drink the water of Mara because it says the waters were bitter. And so you have what I want to talk about this morning is that their response was to complain. It says they complained against Moses. So you have their response to bitterness. Their response to bitterness, right, to things not going their way, was to complain. Moses' response, it says, and so he cried out to the Lord. He cried out to the Lord. And it says there, when Moses cried out to the Lord, it says the Lord showed him a tree. The Lord showed him a tree. And he was told to cast that tree into the water. And it says when he cast that tree into the waters became sweet. Became sweet. And so listen, guys, this is the real talk this morning. This is what God was just kind of showing me this morning, is that, you know, you can respond in one of two ways when things don't go your way. You can become a complainer, and you can begin to complain, and you can begin to blame others. You can begin to blame God, right? That could be your response. Or you could choose to cry out to God. Some people choose to cry around. Other people choose to cry out. Moses, he cried out to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree. A tree. And when Moses applied the tree to the bitter situation, it says it became sweet. And I want to encourage you with that. Maybe you're going through a bitter season in life. I want to encourage you with that. There's a tree, shaped like a little T. And if you will apply, right, Christ to your bitter situation, if you'll apply what Christ has done and will do to your situation, man, he can bring sweetness out of that bitter place in your life right now. But don't try to go through that bitter thing without Christ, because you'll only continue to go through a bitter season. And so listen, apply that little T, right? Apply the tree to your bitterness and watch God make sweet. But beloved, please, please don't be a complainer, right? Be a comprayer, someone who comes and prays, someone who cries out to God. Nothing's going to change in your situation until you start crying out to God. But remember, he acts on behalf of those who wait for him. It's not going to be your timing. It's not going to be my timing. It's going to be God's timing. But let's trust in him and let's have faith to do what he said he would do and to be who he said he would be, which is God in our lives. All right. Hey, don't forget, the Lord loves you. I love you too. And hey, listen, if you don't have a place to go to church this morning, Calvary Chapel Toppenish, 408 West 6th Avenue. We have a service at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. And we have a special guest speaker this morning. Pastor Al Frederick from Calvary Chapel Longview has driven all this way to come and spend some time with us here in Toppenish today. And I know God has given him a great word for us this morning. So, hey, Calvary Chapel Toppenish, 408 West 6th Avenue. If you can't join us in person, join us online on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Hey, be blessed, y'all.